Okay, welcome to the next part of our little webinar. In this section, we're going to be talking about ergonomics and why they're important, and then we will also be given a demonstration of how to properly set up your workstations to where you are practicing good ergonomics and minimizing injury. Um, Ergonomics, by definition, is the science of conforming the workplace and all of its elements to the worker. So basically, what that means is making your workplace work for you. You know, we are all different, built differently, different heights. You know, we want to make our workstations as accommodating as possible to what we personally need. Generally, back injuries are one of the most common things we see on the job, especially in the healthcare field. Typically, they're caused by improper lifting, and lower back injuries do account for 20 to 30% of all workers' compensation claims. So it is very much a real problem, especially for us in the healthcare field. Generally, there are 1 million lost work days each year from a back injury. So we need to always be cognizant of how we set our workstations up, how we are moving. So for us, that means where we would document. So where at the end of the day we sit and chart, and where we, would want to sit at the computer. But it also means how we set up our patient room when we are going to be providing care. So again, it's setting up your workspace to work for you. So that is also very important for us when we are providing care. The biggest thing that we can do is plan ahead. So, you want to make sure you have everything close to you, ready to go, ready to have right there at your fingertips. You should also try to decide, do you need help with this lift? Do you need help with this transfer? Make sure that you've checked for any obstacles, any obstructions in your way. If you're going to be walking with a patient, is there enough walk space for your patient, for you, an IV pole? Need to be able to maneuver and navigate all of those things through the area. So if you need to move some furniture, you might need to do that. Again, just as a review from the body mechanics lecture, it is important that we always bend at our knees, lift with our legs and not our backs. As I mentioned earlier, carpal tunnel syndrome is very much a prevalent diagnosis that we see in our fields. It's from repeated flexing of the hand muscles that end up causing that median nerve to swell, and then that puts pressure into the carpal tunnel. So then we get that numbness, tingling, the pain. So usually it's, when we've had a heavy demand on our hands. We can also get arm and shoulder injuries. And making sure that we are constantly considering where our workstations, where our supplies, where anything we need is positioned can really help eliminate those injuries. Simply put, ergonomics are making sure that you've got everything working for you and ready to go. Okay, so in our next video, we will discuss the how we should position things, what those degrees should be, and I apologize, my computer went to sleep. In our next video, we will be discussing the certain degrees that we need to be looking for as far as positioning for how we are seated, where our computer desk should be, where our computer monitor and the keyboard should be. So please continue to the next video.